Hey guys, so I have been at a campground for 2 days and today I'm leaving. This is the second day. I had to stop. We've been boondocking since Christmas Day and I needed to have just like 2 days, but it wasn't enough. I'm totally not recouped at all, so I need to figure something out. But we are heading today to a YouTuber's house who got a hold of me this morning, and so me and the kids will be staying on her and her husband's property, and it's south. She said it's still cold there, which is okay as long as there's none of the white stuff. So I made a mistake coming here. But like I said, I'm just not thinking clearly. I also made a mistake because I forgot to disconnect the hose last night, and it froze, which is so awful. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely the trickiest part, to get the fifth wheel connected on that little ball by myself. Oh man, and look at all this mud like I have to trek through. This is just one of the many reasons why I want to go and get out of here. But this is super not easy. This is exactly why I have been connected to the truck when we've been boondocking, because it's just I didn't want to deal with this, but I had to disconnect from the truck. I don't know if I can get this. For those of you who are a single fifth wheel RVer people, if you can give me some tips on how to do this by myself, that would be great. I know some of you guys use mirrors, but I do not have a mirror connected, and maybe that's something I should probably look into, since I'm going to be doing this by myself. But oh, sketchy. Okay, first of all, I know I should have taken all that stuff out of the truck, but I didn't want to unload it and load it with all this mud. Oh, okay, I'm high enough. Ah, scary. So I basically have to just keep getting out and checking, like, every single time, which stinks. So yeah, slightly off, but maybe if I turn it a little bit. Okay, yeah, if you guys fifth wheel by yourself in RV and stuff, please give me some tips on this, because like I said, this is my first time disconnecting and now reconnecting by myself. But I know that I'm gonna have to do this a lot more in the future, and I'll probably get the hang of it. But if there's like any tricks to this, it would be super great to learn them. So let me know. So I finally got the truck hooked up to the RV. That was incredibly stressful. I should have taken everything out of the back of the truck, but I didn't, because it's just far too muddy back there. And yeah, it's just so weird hooking up by myself without any kind of help at all. It's just lame. You know, when I was stranded, my truck broke down and I had to reconnect. There was mechanics there to help me line up the truck, so that wasn't a worry. But this was like my first official time doing that, and I did not like it. And having to like watch the kids and make sure that they wouldn't come out in the mud and all that kind of stuff. But I got it. It's okay. I will survive, right guys? That's what you guys keep saying. I'm strong, that I've got this. I'll be okay. So I'm just clinging on to that and staying positive and keeping my nose in the good book, because it's really stressful. I can tell you right now though, like this right here, I'll slowly turn it around, is actually so beautiful. Well, the camera doesn't do it justice. telling you, I cannot think straight. Go from Texas to Arizona to New Mexico, back to Arizona. It's just like, my head is spinning. I just need to figure out what to do. Okay, I'm going to this girl's house. Her name's Jennifer. Her and her husband have land. And this morning I got an email, which I typically wouldn't have checked the very first one, but she said, like, in her title, like, place to stay or something in Arizona or near Courtside or something. So I will be doing that. What? I will be doing that. See, this is like really stressful, having to take care of kids, drive, and do everything else. Derek was typically the person who mapped everything out, so I didn't have to worry about the route or anything. All I had to do was listen to direction. I have always been the driver, and he has always been the person to just tell me which way to go, and that was it. So I've been having to look at the map and then look at the weather and all that kind of stuff, and that's typically not my role. And it's really opening my eyes up to how different this is by myself, because we had such a smooth rhythm of breaking down and then setting up and all that stuff. So yeah, doing it by myself is it's really different. But kids have been basically good on this trip so far. We will be not at Jennifer's house tonight. We will be there tomorrow because she's 8 hours from us, and the kids just cannot hack 8-hour drive. So we're gonna drive a little less than halfway or something like that. We'll drive until okay, hold on, Bubba. So we will be driving halfway-ish and then getting there tomorrow. And it worked out great because she has to work tomorrow, and she needs to move some stuff around or whatever. But I'm really thankful. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for my viewers, I don't think I would survive this as well as I am right now. And tonight I plan on trying to catch up on the emails. I got all the emails from the 4th. I replied to all those this morning. So I'm working on all of the emails that were sent to me on the 5th tonight. And we'll see how far I get on them, because there's just a lot, and there's a lot of stories, and there's a lot of crying when I read them, and a lot of encouragement. It's cool. But, you know, I'm not trying to bring this up again, I promise, but the whole truck thing, Derek posting that truck thing going to Mexico, like, that situation just still slightly bothers me, that people would think that I'm a liar and a scammer because of that. Let's just think about this for 1 minute. I had the truck towed. You saw it in the video. I was literally towed to a mechanic. So if he was going to get a truck fixed in Mexico, how was the truck even drivable into Mexico if I had to get it towed? You cannot drive a broken truck into Mexico. That makes no sense at all. Just crazy. Anyways, if you have any questions at all about the situation, a real fast way to get a hold of me is to put like a bunch of question marks or something like that in the subject line, and I'll read it pretty fast and try to address the situation. But don't go around spreading rumors when you don't know the whole story. Yes, Derek was with the boys yesterday. He did say goodbye. Courage has been crying a lot. He doesn't understand, and I don't know how to explain it to him. He had asked me if he could call him, and I told him no. And I don't want to hear his voice. I don't want to see him. I don't want to talk to him. So it's going to be a while before he sees the kids again. And it's I need space. I need time. I need to rest. unfortunately the kids have to suffer through this, and it stinks that they have to, but I'm hoping that they'll understand eventually. Anyways, I'm sorry if my timeline doesn't match up. I really am just kind of all over the map right now. And I was talking to some people, and the person that I'm going to be boondocking next to near Quartzsite was like, you know, this isn't really like a fun place for kids. Actually, someone had emailed me that too. And so you might not want to stay here the whole time. So I may not end up staying there the whole time, but I definitely want to see the RV show. I mean, that is something that would interest me, and I mean, temporarily maybe take my mind off something. Stuff that's going on, I don't know. But on a different note, I was online last night a lot, and this morning doing refunds, I guess is what you want to call it. A lot of people had asked for their money back, which of course I said, you know, is not going to offend me. I barely spent any of that money. I did deposit some of it into my account, my bank account this morning, so that I could get gas money to go where I'm going. And then also I really do need to buy a generator, especially if I'm going to be living off of BLM. So I will be doing that. And some of you have messaged me and left a comment or something like that your donation is okay to spend, but I keep getting people reporting me on PayPal and email me asking for a refund and stuff, which I will gladly do. Just you have to give me time. So far, right before I left, I looked. I was totally caught up on issuing anyone who asked for one, or anyone who reported me on PayPal for fraud. I was caught up with giving you guys your money back, except for one person, and I can't remember your name. So, but you donated $5. You reported me for fraud. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how to get your $5 back. But I did read that after 7 days, if like action wasn't taken, you would get your money back. So if you could just wait, you will get your donation back. But that was the only person that I had some difficulty. The mountains, yeah, the only person I had difficulty getting their money back to them. So I mean, like I said, it's totally cool. You're not going to offend me. I do not want your money at all. If you think I'm a liar or a scammer, you know, that's not okay. I would never want you to feel like that. So those of you who have given me your blessing to use your money for the situation that I'm in, I am incredibly thankful, and it is seriously only because of you guys that I am able to get through this, at least financially, for a little bit. And those of you who have offered, like, you know, this Jennifer girl who has offered me a place to stay on her land, and it's just overwhelming the amount of people I've gotten that have my back. So I'm incredibly thankful. I thank you all very much. Very thankful. So anyways, I am going to let you go. Look at this view though. It is gorgeous. So sun is up. My kids think these are mountains, but they're not. So that's what he thought was a mountain. It's like a little hill. But yeah. Alright guys, I'll let you go, and I will keep you guys updated as much as possible, because I know a lot of you are pretty worried about me, and I appreciate that, because I really don't have any family to be worried about me. So thank you for that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.